Welcome to the Purple Party known as Purple Nerd Channel, home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. I did a video for the album Graffiti Bridge not too long ago, and I have to say that while I was editing it, I came up with this idea of what would happen if this was just a Prince solo album, meaning that none of the other songs that were performed by other artists were included on the album and it was essentially a Prince solo project. And what could possibly make such a thing happen? What fictitious scenario would have to take place in an alternate universe for this to become a reality? Well, that would be simply that the film Graffiti Bridge never got released, which is not a far-fetched idea if you think about it, as Prince's last film, Under the Cherry Moon, released in July of 1986, did not make back its production budget and technically lost money once you include all the advertising that was spent on the film. And the fact that Prince tried to sell this film to Warner Brothers by having Madonna be the star of the film, and Madonna read the script and was pretty open to any news outlet that would listen that she thought the script was trash. Aside from the fact that after multiple rewrites, Warner Brothers wasn't 100% behind the film anyways. So based on that series of fictitious events, I will go ahead and attempt to make a Prince Graffiti Bridge album. As the film doesn't exist, therefore the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack does not exist, which gives us room to have Prince only songs on the album, as well as bringing back some of those songs that were supposed to be on the album but didn't have room, as well as different variations of the songs that actually did make the album. So, like I always have to say when I do these what if videos, what you're about to hear is my opinion. If you don't like the way the songs are sequenced, or if you don't like the songs I have selected, that is totally cool. Go ahead and make your own list down in the comments below, and then we can all kind of compare each other's notes as far as what we all would have done differently or the same. Also, at the end of this video, I will have two videos posted, those being my video for the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack, as well as my video for the Graffiti Bridge movie. So let's go ahead and get into Graffiti Bridge, the album. I feel as though I would have to start the album off the same way, so I would open up with I Can't Stop This Feeling I Got. And since Prince has got this feeling could be either sexual or spiritual. So let's get the sexual feelings out of the way. So the next song I would have to do Tick Tick Bang. Bang, bang, all over you. Bang, 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 bang. And keeping on the sexual side of things, I would follow Tick Tick Bang up with Weekend Funk, but the Prince only version, not including George Clinton and George Clinton's band on background vocals, just the 100% solo performance by Prince. And then we can transition into the spiritual feelings with Elephants and Flowers. Following that up with Joy and Repetition.
There's joy in repetition. There's joy in repetition.
And then going into The Question of You.
What is the answer to the question of you?
Next, I would do a song that was unfortunately left off the original album. That is God Is Alive. Up next, I would do New Power Generation, and I would do a version where we combine parts 1 and 2 into one long song. And continuing with long songs, next I would do Thieves in the Temple, the extended version, or sometimes referred to as the Thieves in the Temple remix, which is a little bit over 8 minutes long. As we start to wind down the album, the next song I would do is The Grand Progression, another song that was originally on the album but had to be removed to make room for all the other acts.
Darling, it seems I have found grand progression.
Then we can go ahead and take everybody to church, which still would stand all time. And of course, we will close out the album with the title track, Graffiti Bridge.
Everybody wants to find Graffiti Bridge, something to believe in, a reason to.
I had a lot of fun with this video. I really like doing these what if videos, and if you have any ideas of a what if scenario that you would like me to do a video about, go ahead and put that in the comments down below, and I'll see what I can do with it. Thank you for joining me on this episode. Please like and share this video, and if you got a moment, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. And if you don't mind, go ahead and check out my Patreon page. I will have a link to that in the description down below. And until the next episode, I wish you heaven.